Hello everyone, Don here again with the next update on the W.A.R Corsair project. Okay, this is the 4th of July weekend. I was off Thursday, Friday, yesterday and today. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday was miserably hot, muggy. But I was out here sanding on everything and getting all prepped for the primer coat. And as you can see, that's all done now. Got the cowling, I sprayed it up first. And then I'll let this stuff set now for a couple days and then I'll sand it out. It can be used just as put it on and then wait a little while and then you can do the top coat. But this stuff goes on for some reason. It goes on a little dry. Even with the slow reducer and the temperatures today, it was only mid-70s, so it's a beautiful day. Lower humidity, but it still goes on pretty fast. Pretty dry. It almost leaves a powdery finish at some point. Even trying to thin it out, it just seems to flash over too fast. I don't know if you can see it on this, but it's powdered texture. Yeah, you can see it there. I'll just sand that out with some 220. Go over it, find any remaining little low spots. Like I see one little tiny spot right there. I'll probably just put some spot putty in it. But for the most part, there's like 3 good coats on the whole aircraft of just this epoxy primer. Again, this is a class coat with a K, K-L-A-S-K-O-T-E, class coat epoxies. And you can see I was using up you can see the streaks in the fuselage. That's just where I was just running a gun over it real fast with the remaining stuff in the cup just to use it up. But like I say, it just seems to want to flash over real powdery, and I had the mixture control all the way out full rich, you know, but it's still, air pressure is only running like 30-35 psi on the HVLP, and it's only a 1.4 millimeter tip. This is kind of heavy stuff, so, but it didn't really matter. I expected that. The actual top coat colors, that sprayed out a lot better than this primer. This is a fast dry primer, and it does dry fast. So this past 4 days I was just pretty much out here sanding, filling, sanding. Everything looks like it's doing pretty good. Again, I just sprayed the primer right down over to meet the white on the belly, which is kind of hard to tell where it is. Where primer stops in somewhere in this area here, that's right where the light blue picks up. The light blue goes from here, goes up through the center, back to the stabilizer, and then curves back down along the belly, back into here. And then the same thing in the front. So, and then you can see I took a razor and scraped around where the fuel tank comes apart, so I know where to part it to get the tank back out. I had to carve on it, and you can probably barely see the framework on the windshield here. So that's where we're at. A lot of work. I just threw a baggie over the electrical connection plug there. Now once this thing's in color, I can put my blanket on, cut the stainless steel for the firewall, get that fitted, and then I can throw the engine back on. As far as the wings, I was going to put them on to finish them, but since this is going to be all in color and finish and paint, if I put the wings on here, try sanding, I'll sand into this. You can see how the fairings turned out there, the little bumps. Blended in really nice. That's in focus. I guess it's just hard to see. So they look pretty good. But I'm not going to put the wings on. I'll just probably put them on some sawhorses and do the slurry, fill and sanding. This was the last of the primer. I actually used all the primer up, so I'm going to have to buy another half-gallon kit to finish the wings, and all the control surfaces back there have to be covered, and same thing, they'll all have to be primed up. So this was, I think I bought a gallon kit of primer, maybe more, but gallon and a half possibly, but I think another quart will finish everything up. So once this is in color, maybe next weekend if it's nice, I'll spray the color if everything turns out well. So I'll get them done, and then I got to start covering all those things up with fiberglass and get them prepped. I may end up doing the wings. I'll probably do the wings first, finish those off. So, and then it'll be a matter of cutting out the stencils and getting the decals, insignias, bars, and stars on here. Let me get her start looking like a plane. So it's going to be another short update. A lot of work. I even put some spray on the inside. I coated that yesterday with some microbloom mix and sanded it out real quick this morning, and just so it didn't look like total crap on the inside. You're not going to see most of it. There's a couple little low spots there. I'm going to have to touch up with some, probably just spot putty. And that's depression there is where the cowling is going to get cut in half. It's going to get cut right down through there, 2 pieces, top and bottom. And then I was going to pre-drill the holes where the wooden dowel rods are in here, cowling where it bolts to the thing, but I'll have to, by where the hinges go, figure out which half was upper and which half is lower. But I got to drill the holes through the pucks. They're already pre-drilled, but they got epoxy in them, so I was going to pre-drill them before I paint them, so now I can't see them. But I think I can probably still sort them out from the inside. Alright, that's going to do her for this week, folks. I think I'm going to take the next couple days. You can see the little tiger stripes down the side of it. So I'm going to probably take the next couple days to recuperate from these last 4 miserable days of work. Today was a nice day, but Thursday, Friday, and Saturday was just horrendous. It was up to 97 degrees in here yesterday. Yesterday was the worst. So, alright, well, like always, thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. Feel free to leave any questions, comments, or concerns, and I'll answer them as they come along. So for this week, this is going to do her, and I'll keep posted. I'll be doing these every week as I can. So, alright everyone, this is Dino Don out.